Tiger and Ty. What are the differences between those two? Tiger, the G, and R. I. Oh my God! Is it? Is it? I've just figured it out. That's dumb. I just figured it out. It's tier. T-I-E-R. Hello, buddy. I'm Invicta, and welcome back to Blueprints here on the channel. And yes, I did finally figure it out, as you just saw from that cold open clip there. Thank you all very much for all the support. We did it. We figured out that the relation between the tiger and the cake tray, serving tray, whatever I was calling it, is actually tier. And I still maintain that that's dumb. But what's not dumb is y'all's support here on the main channel as continuing support grows for the Blueprint series. Again, thank you all so much. We're going on to day 10. And let's just find out. Let's find out where these goes. I've got my notepad up, ready to go. I've already amended my Blueprints notes that we had after that revelation, of course. So lots of good stuff happening here. Again, I feel like with every episode, we're sort of moving. We're kind of moving the bar. We're inching closer and closer and closer to the point of eureka moments, and that's every single time we get to that point. I feel good. You know, it does make me feel like there's a constant sort of. You wouldn't. Let me take this back real quick. You wouldn't think that there'd be like a drip feed of progression satisfaction in a game like this, with it being so puzzle heavy. But I will say that it does give you that satisfaction, or at least me anyway. It gives me the satisfaction knowing that we are making progress. And whenever something like that happens, it's like, yeah, that's going to keep me going. So, all right, here we go. Let's see if we can keep going. So I've amended the notes to say it's T-I-E-R, T-I-E is R for tiger. Now so there's two in there. So the tiger and tier, the tiger and the tier, it's a G. The tier and the tie is an R. Okay, so we've added a G and an R to the overall to the anagram. So I still don't know what this means or anything, obviously, but we're hopefully gonna figure it out soon. So. This one we had was just a face and an ace, so it was an F. We already got that one. Starting to the right, as always. We got a storeroom, a den, a utility closet. I mean, you know, I talked about early dead ends and stuff. I think that a storeroom would be fine, but the den gives us a gem anyway, and it also keeps us open. So I don't think that going for a storeroom yet would be good. But we're moving. Like we're getting there. This one's a new one. Is this one a new one? The tree. Oh, it's pine and pin. Pine and pin, so it's E. So pine, pin, E. Add an E there. There's that weird frozen clock again. Get our gem. Going to security doors is also going to be a priority here. And I feel like we probably need to be going out more. Obviously, another sort of revelation that we had was that the there's no padlock for us to shatter with the sledgehammer. So me thinking that the sledgehammer was going to be the ultimate aha eureka moment was not correct. There's got to be some way to access that gate outside. Got the parlor. I mean, we got to start it off with the parlor, right? Closet, bedroom. The parlor allows us to keep going north here, so. Extra lamp, but no extra item this time around. Nothing on the chifforobe or whatever the heck that is. I want to take another look at this memo real quick. Lowry. M. Lowry. Statement on the white box is true. There's a second wind-up key in this room. The white box, this box and the white box are both empty. Okay, so we know that this is false. Which means this is false. Which means this is true. Which means this is the one with the gems in it. Really? Oh no, you know what? It was the blue one. It was the blue one. Dang it. Well, that's the first time that we've failed that in a while. That's okay. We were on a pretty good streak there. Stag tag. This is an S. Corridor is always left unlocked. Storeroom coat check. I think now is a good time for a storeroom. Now I still don't know what we're looking for, where this anagram is going to fit in the grand scheme of things. Cart and car, we already got that one, I think. Wait, did we? No, we didn't. Cart, car as a T. Like it's spelling out the smallest something. Smallest. Can't tell exactly. Got a kitchen, closet. Hey, you know what? Give me a closet. That bath, it's an H. Paint cans. Okay. Security, guest bedrooms, 10 steps, and then corridor. Go for security. Bridge bride, that's an E. Or no, that's a G. I already got that one. I did get that one, actually. Okay. That was the first one, in fact. Okay, so I've removed that one. It's terminal password, man. We've seen two possible solutions. We've seen salmon, which is it's got to be an S word that doesn't have an I because the keyboard does not have an I. The only other word, it's not even a word, but the only other thing that we've seen that it could be that has an S, it starts with an S and doesn't have an I, is the license plate of the car. Which was SWN-SNG. I'm going to try salmon first because that was the one that immediately came to mind. Okay, so it's not salmon. Let's try the license plate of the car. It was SWN-SNG. Okay, if it wasn't that, then maybe it's just Swan Song, because that's the only thing that the car license would spell if it had vowels. It was Swan Song. Holy. Okay. Staff services. Oh my gosh. Okay. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. As of November 4th. Staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. If you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for your friends and faithful servants. Oh, thank you. Okay. If you'd like to get specific brand of gum or favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of staff. Take 1 to 3 days. Place a special order. Oh, that's pretty cool. Give me a compass? Sure. I remember what they do. Electronic. Oh. Yeah, so you can order stuff to help you in a further day. Remote terminal access. It's possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. View active terminals. So there's one in the office, one in the laboratory, one in the shelter, which we haven't seen yet. Electronic mail. Permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to electronic mail. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal in the office. Okay, so we gotta get to that terminal that's in the office. Data transfer. Data transfers from Cinca are not currently available. Glossary of terms. So I wonder if there's. Well, let's not overthink it right now. No. I still need to use terminal. Keycard system. Security doors are within the state, so it'll be operational. Yeah, so I have a feeling that the rarer and better rooms are located behind keycard doors. So the security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Example, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting, 5 or 6 with a high setting. What happens if we go to high? This mode determines default security will be set if power is lost, example during blackout. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. So I've unlocked them all. But now, if I'm understanding that correctly, we should have security doors, but when they spawn, they're going to be unlocked, which means we don't need security keys. Or the key cards, I think. Oh, man. All right, so we figured out that password. I can't believe it was the car license plate that got us there, but we only have 1 coin anyway to lose, so I don't really care too much about this. Goes our coin. Ooh, we got a gem. Well, thank you kindly. Checking for stuff in the pews. Got a nook, hallway, drawing room. Drawing room seems to be pretty good, but early on here, I don't know. Get a key, but let's go for a hallway so we can cut down on steps. This one could be interpreted differently. It's prayer and pry. So it's an A, I think. No, it can't. That can't be right. No, because that's multiple ones. Oh, pray and pry. Duh. So it's an A. If I'm interpreting that correctly, which is that is one thing, that is something I should note, that it is possible to interpret these paintings incorrectly. I don't think I've been incorrect so far, but I could be wrong. Billiard room. I mean, this is, I think, a guaranteed. This is a guaranteed security key card. We already got dessert and desert. We already got that one. All right, it's my favorite puzzle. See if I can do it in one shot. 18. 3. Excuse me? Oh, 7. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. 18, 7. No? What? Did they switch it up on me? They did switch it up on me. They're starting with multiplication this time? Huh. Okay. It's 18, 10. 30 divided by 6 is 5. Oh. There we go. Oh, we didn't get a key card. I had to think about that for a moment. I was trying to figure out, it was 18 times 2. It was 18 times 2, which was 36. Divided by 18, or it was something like that. I just looked at the order of operations and tried to figure out the relations there. Well, we got an extra key. I was hoping it was going to be a security key card, but there's the commissary. But the Nook gives us the Nook gives us an extra key. Keys are pretty dang important. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the key here. Got a plain plans. Now, have we had that one? We have not. The plans, plain. Or plain plan. Do you have that one? Plain pane. This is a plain plan. That's an E. Like I said, I could be relating these incorrectly to each other. We gotta go. Unfortunately, it didn't open the chapel. It was rotated the wrong way, so we're gonna lose a couple steps here. Go straight into the chapel, and then the chapel is the only way that we can get up. The only way we can go is going to be the bedroom. Yeah, so there's the tier and tie we got there. I've already marked that one down, by the way. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Something else that, like, I should mention really quickly. There's no set rule that says it has to be one letter. Hey, it's the D4. Per painting. Like, this could be tiered and tied. So if that was the case, if this was tiered and tied, that would mean that there was an R and an extra E in that as well. So it's open to interpretation, but I'm pretty sure that it's just one letter that's different. Got a pantry, storeroom, dining room. Dining room is pretty much guaranteed to have some locked door, which is fine. We have plenty of keys. This is a road, it's a rod, that's an A. Road, rod equals A. The anagram is getting massive. I don't know if that's going to end up leading to... obviously, it leads to something. What it is, I'm not sure yet. But... oh, wow, it wasn't locked. That's surprising. Secret passage. We haven't been in that in a while, and we can also pick a new room, so we can go to a green room there, which would be nice. Clock, lock, it's a C. Oh, no, we've already gotten that one. We've already gotten that one. Go to a green room. Morning room. Tomorrow you would start with 2 gems. Aw, that's gonna be the end of it, though, man. Well, we've never seen the solarium, or the morning room, so we might as well go in here. This is a new room for us, at least. Ooh. Safe deposit box key. Oh. Yeah, so this is a new room. It's in a little bit of a disarray here. Ooh. Upgrade disc. Yo. That's good. Peas. It could be peak ease. So peak E be a K. Gems. Oh, we have a little bit of lore here. And those of you who've been watching me long enough, you know that I'm not a big lore guy. But the fact that the story sort of ties into everything here and helps you solve puzzles is also pretty fantastic. And that's what's been kind of keeping me interested. I like when the story has something to do with like the gameplay from a discovery standpoint and stuff. I'm looking for a chess piece right now. I don't see any. There's one sunflower here, but there's definitely no chess pieces that I can see anyway. One sunflower that's missing. This is different colored than everything else. These look fake. The other one looks like it came from outside, but I'd be reading too much into it. All right, let's take a look. November 5th. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Yeah, I'm a professional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, who has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marion Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with the literary creations such as the Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. You never heard about A New Clue before. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's old son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition, given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of metal and wit. Heavy metal. It's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. Okay, so Herbert died on the 5th. So rip Herbert. November 5th. Now, hang on a second. Is it the 5th or the 4th? What day? This is 1993. What day of the week was November 5th back in 93? I've got another window which you guys can't see. What day was November 5th, 1993? It was a Friday. Okay, so he died. This is Friday's paper. So Wednesday would have been the 3rd of November is when he died. So Herbert S. Sinclair died on Wednesday. Wednesday, November 3rd. 1993. Don't know if that's significant or not. I guess we'll find out. But we have an upgrade disc. So let's go back Let's go back and see what we can upgrade. Yeah. So unfortunately, we didn't get too far in the estate today, but we did get a couple more paintings done, and we got an upgrade disc, which might be the biggest thing for us, other than, of course, figuring out that the password for the terminal was a combination of the license plate from the car and just basically figuring out that it spelled Swang Song. Boudoir. Boudoir has been upgraded. We now have the chance to permanently enhance this room with to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. What is that? Oh, apples. So we either get a gem in the boudoir, 2 reroll dice, which might be huge, or 3 apples, which is like 15 steps. Ooh. I feel like reroll is better. Free gem, though, might be nice, too, though. Mandalorian. I think we got to go with the reroll. The 2 ivory die could be clutch in a pinch. There we go. So now every time we find a boudoir, we will get two ivory dice. It feels a little bit criminal that we're leaving so much out here, though. Like, we have 3 keys and 2 gems. There's no way to reach around this gate. There has to be some kind of secret. It can't. I have a feeling that access to this gate is not going to be given to you through the house. It's probably triggered by something secret, like something that we got to press or something that we have to notice in the bushes. There was that missing sunflower, or there was that sunflower that we had in the morning room. So my guess is that there's some way to activate this gate through, like, stepping on a particular stone or pressing something, or it wouldn't be as easy as just smashing it open. I'm just looking for stuff that I can interact with right now. Oh, the stone is missing. I don't know if that's a stylistic choice or just happens to be like that. That's the only stone that's missing. In a way, I'm kind of glad that you can't jump in this game, because I feel that they would hide a bunch of extra stuff that you probably wouldn't notice. I don't see anything that's off about the gate. But with Herbert, good old Herb, you know that there's going to be some kind of puzzle to open it. Being latched from this side. Oh, there's the lock. Yeah, I can't directly interact with that. I mean, you would think that Simon would just walk over this, but what do I know? Kind of mad that he doesn't. There's no stone at a place that I can see that would represent like a button or a switch. So there's still the mystery of how to get into the gate. We have the safety deposit box key, which I don't think we ever saw a safety deposit box in the manor. But maybe that's access to the gate outside. Would it be in the den? There's a safety deposit box. I don't remember seeing anything that looked like a deposit box. Oh, vault key 2-3. Okay, yeah. So this is That's not gonna work. Yeah, that is not a normal lock key. That is a vault. So we would have had to have drawn a vault on our plans. So we've not uncovered the mystery of how to get into the dang old gate yet. Got this boarded up. I mean, you can see a minecart go through there. Can't move down there. Obviously, you have these pipes, but you can't interact with them. Structures down there, too. Then we got this big old honking hallway. They get stopped by boxes, and you can't smash your way through them or anything. Even if we had the sledgehammer, I don't think Simon's a. I don't think he's a guy who destroys things. Apparently, he's a guy who doesn't jump either. I'm just saying. And we also have the mystery of the orchid over here. The orchard. All the apple trees. We don't know what that, don't know what the combination for that one is. Got this door here, which we can't do anything with. No, there's nothing that's interactable. We have no hammer, no screwdriver, no nothing. This is the entrance to the manor. It's another stone top that's been sheared completely off. I think I'm on the right track when it comes to the thinking that there is some kind of puzzle, some kind of button or something to open up the gate. But I'm not there yet. We're figuring it out. What was the vault? What was the box code? Yeah. We don't know what year. We don't know what year the orchard was started here. I mean, judging by the size of these trees and the fact that they're you know, they're already producing apples, means that they've been here for a while. So it can't be like this can't be the year of the code. Or the code can't be the year of this year, because that didn't make any sense. So it's either going to be whenever this fence was built, or when the orchard was first put in. But then it wouldn't make any sense to have the year of that happen, because the fence was put up after that, after the trees had been planted. So the Swimbird, it's where we're staying here. So, all right, well, we did accomplish a lot today. We found more of the anagram. We figured out what the password was for the terminal, and we know that we can access, the next time we get the office, we're going to be able to access that terminal and see what kind of goodies lie in there. So again, like I said, every single episode we are moving the bar very, very slightly but surely. So, and like I said, I may be going a little bit slower than other people. I'm happy that they're smarter than I am. Again, my brain's not really built for this type of game. But I'm having a good time, and hopefully you are as well. If you are, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. Thank you for being so cool in the comment section as well. We've only had to remove a couple people who are just outright trying to spoil stuff. So if you could, just as a quick reminder, those of you who are watching this blind, please make sure you just stay out of the comment section. If you want to leave engagement and conversations after the fact, then definitely post them like 1 or 2 days after the video goes live. That way you don't get spoiled on what we find in the episodes. And for those of you who just can't help yourself, probably just take this one off and not leave a comment at all. That's better than us having to remove your comment and stuff. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a great start to your weekend. And as always, I'll see you all next time. And remember, these videos get over 3,000 likes. It does count towards the like streak goal for Isaac. So just a little food for thought.